Hey guys, how's it going? In this video, I'm going to be talking about something I've noticed. It's a relationship and this weird thing going on between the GhostHand and ShengShou company. Now, before I go ahead and go into this like freaking proto man, freaking like go crazy, tell you everything, spill all my brains on you mode, I want to tell you on a brighter note that I'm going to try to make this video super interesting. So first, to make it more interesting, I'm gonna talk about my white shirt. I know you wanna hear about the cubes and stuff, but I'm gonna talk about my white shirt. If you probably noticed, I wear a white shirt like in every single video, and that's because I like white shirts. They're so simple and like comfortable and just 100% cotton. I can wear them to sleep. And to make this video even more interesting, my hair is sticking up and I can't get it down. Now, to go into the actual GhostHand and ShengShou thing, it's really weird. As you guys have probably know already, ShengShou has like made a big impression on everyone with their 4x4 and 5x5. How do I put this? They are overflowing with gallons and gallons and pumping extremely huge amounts of popularity. I mean, they're just like super popular now because of their success with the 4x4 and their 5x5. Now, everybody knows that their 4x4 is definitely like super good, right? It's turned super smooth, a great, very awesome 4x4 cube. And the ShengShou 5x5 is also a very great cube. A lot of people have taken it as main, and a lot of people think it surpasses the V-Cube 5, not only because of speed cubing reasons, but also because of price reasons. So they have really, if I'm not, I'm pretty sure you agree with me, but they have really, I guess like taken over the whole 4x4 and 5x5 industry, because they're just like very affordable and great products standing by themselves. Now on GhostHand side, I always liked GhostHand because their products were just like so unique because they had this controllable quiet thing going on with them. And the GhostHand 5x5 actually have two versions. The first version was a cube by itself. It had its own modes, own design, own mechanism, all that good stuff. You know, it had everything was unique to itself, like a lot of cubes, right? Like every single cube. So I thought that was really cool. It was a very good speed cube. But then they came out with version 2, which I'll talk about later. But when the ShengShou 4x4 first came out, I turned it and I realized that this cube was freaking amazing. It was freaking amazing. And then I got the GhostHand 4x4 later, right? I received it later, and I turned it and, you know, did some random algs and stuff. And I noticed that it was almost probably exactly the same as the ShengShou 4x4. Now, I like to think, and I'm probably sure, that there's like the slightest difference in the universe. But there's this super slight difference that the GhostHand 4x4 and the ShengShou 4x4, the GhostHand is barely, super slightly heavier. So that's one difference, but I just noticed like they were so similar. They're like the same thing. This one's just a little bit heavier and more expensive by like $1 or something. But yeah, that's what I noticed when I first tested out the GhostHand 4x4. And you know, I just put that thought away. I haven't thought about it or anything. Didn't make a big deal about it until the ShengShou 5x5 came out. Now when this cube came out, I had the same reaction. I was like, whoa, this is freaking good. And the cubing community agreed as well. It was really good, and a lot of people took it as its main, you know, did everything with it. It's so good. It's like amazingly good. And then later on, I received the GhostHand 5x5 version 2 cube, and I couldn't freaking believe my hands. I can't say believe my eyes, you know, because you cube with your hands. I couldn't freaking believe my hands because it was exactly the same cube. I mean exactly no difference between them. It's not even heavier at all. So I was like, whoa, what's happening here? So yeah, it was really interesting and just weird to me. Probably, I guess you could call it negative, but it's like a negative thing. But I'd say it's just like a weird situation. So we contacted GhostHand, and like, you know, the owner would be like, hey, like the designer and slash owner would be like, hey, we noticed that the GhostHand cube, it's the 5x5, it's like, it wasn't meant to be the exact same as ShengShou 5x5 because it's like the exact same thing. And their answer was, yeah, they are the same thing. ShengShou said they're the same thing, like we call ShengShou 2, they said it's the same thing, and GhostHand admits it's the same thing as well. Now the reason why they admitted it so easily is because they have nothing to be ashamed of, because these products were created in the same manufacturer. So it's the same people working in the manufacturer that made this, and same machine that made these cubes. It's just that they're sold in different companies. So I hope that cleared a lot of confusion in my brain, in my mind, and yeah, it explained a lot. So yeah, hopefully if you were thinking of that too, if that was stuck in your brain too, that is what happened. Now, still, I don't think this problem is solved yet. It's not freaking like Scooby-Doo take off the head yet. It's not like that. Because though the ShengShou 5x5 and GhostHand 5x5 are the exact same, I mean, if they're the exact same, then the GhostHand 5x5 version 2 should be like a really awesome cube, right? Because the ShengShou 5x5 is an awesome cube. So, but there's something that's very unfair to consumers, and I believe it is like, it sucks for consumers, is that, because you're probably a consumer, you know? And so, something that's very unfair is that the GhostHand 5x5 version 2 is the exact same cube as the ShengShou 5x5, but it costs more. So that is not right, and I don't think it's something a lot of people are going to be happy about. So what iCubeTime did, or what we did, is we decided, you know, this sucks, and we decided the GhostHand 5x5 version 2 is going to come with a GhostHand baggie. And I know you're probably being like, well, that's lame, you know, there's not much difference, I don't really care about baggie. Well, that's not it. We're going to make it on sale in the summer sale. So if you ever wanted a ShengShou 5x5 cube, well, now you can get it with the GhostHand baggie and for less price. But this is only going to be in the summer sale, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna go down. But there you go, and I just wanted to tell that to you guys, tell you a little bit of something, you know, instead of something. But there, I just spilled my brains on you, which sounds really disgusting, but yeah. And if you haven't noticed, I'm shooting at this angle, which I haven't shot for a very long time, because I use this angle for like my business stuff before, when school was still present, and my school is about to start soon. So if there's a lack of video, you know what's gonna happen. So to make this video even more interesting, name the things, the items on my desk, my dresser. If you can name everything, and just if you try to name them, and you can post whatever you think it is in the comments below. Name every single item. I'm serious. And yeah, it's just it's not a contest. You won't earn anything. You won't get anything. It's just like a fun little interesting activity, because I'm all about interesting. For real. I'm super interesting. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be telling you 3 days after this video is posted what is on my desk. No, actually, no, I'm not going to tell you what it is until like whenever I feel like. See you in the next video.